All this knowledge might have been lost were it not for you.
Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today's video is the fan-requested Gauldur Avenger. Let's get started. I'll be using a Breton, since Archmage Gauldur was a Breton, but you could also use a Nord.
We'll make sure your remains are returned to High Rock.
Enter the keep with Ralof for quick access to some heavy armor. Then collect the garlic, mage gear, and a bow on your way through. For combat, you will start with conjuration and archery, switching to a sword if the enemies get close. Take down the elemental bandits, so you can get out of that Imperial gear, and grab the treasure map. Loot the dead Thalma, then assign the Thief Stone, before collecting the Flawless Emerald, and bandit treasure. Get the letter from Fandel.
Give her this letter and say it's from Sven.
Then stand up for Sven.
Here, good work. I think you deserve some gold from my tips at the inn.
And gather the town's garlic. Grab an axe from the mill. Sell your loot. And make a backpack. Dive for Nordic barnacles at the wreck of the Silver Moon and the Sunken Barrow. Then flame jumping salmon along the river to collect salmon roe. Grab some meat from Hunting Brew. Then show the companions your skill.
You're making me angry.
And head into Whiterun.
But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Make friends around
Then
town.
I say, well met, friend.
Honest gold for honest work.
You convinced that loot player to stop chasing me?
Honest pay for honest work.
Ah, this must be that weapon for the Jarl.
So you can borrow their garlic. Then pluck the barnacles from Dragon's Reach Moat. And buy the Flame Atronach spell from Farengar. Speak to Kodlak.
That's the spirit. Vilkas here will get started on that.
And show Vilkas your form.
So that's that.
Not bad. Next time won't be so easy.
Good
Then
luck.
join the companions.
Welcome to the companions.
And take your first job.
Good. Do not spare them your blade.
Complete the task at hand.
Victory is yours.
Another job well done. Your payment is secure, and you have my thanks.
And be sure to help Isolde
merchant giving you a raw trade.
and Amron for some extra skill levels.
Let me teach it to you in honor of his memory.
Roll on down to Riften, then grab the Amulet and Blessing of Xanathar. Give the gift of charity, then use persuasion on the locals to level your speech skill.
All right, all right. I guess I made enough of his shipment.
Look, if I'm caught saying anything bad about the meadery or the family, I'm a dead man.
Oh, my mistake then. Sorry, you can go on ahead.
Do a few more favors for the
This is a
townsfolk.
bit of a reward for nabbing our little thief.
Here you go, for your trouble.
Your kindness will never be forgotten.
You're headed that way. I would appreciate you delivering a purchase agreement for me.
I need to arrange for someone to pick up an ore sample from you in Shore Stone.
And clear out Red Belly Mine,
Finally, we can reopen the mine and put Shore Stone back on the map.
then get what garlic you can, before turning north to Windhelm.
Oldest city in Skyrim by some count.
Harvest Nordic barnacles from the river, then
Mine's
give
best
Angrenor
your
some
kind.
gold,
All right,
so you can take the garlic from the inn. Have a power nap, then take the ring from Revan
And Viola Giordano has been missing a ring that looks just like it.
and return it to Viola. Combine garlic, Nordic barnacle, and salmon roe into potions until you level up. Then tell Sadri he's in the clear
Azura's prophecy always guides you to fortune.
and buy speech training. Sell him your potions and keep training to 50 speech for the merchant perk. Get a ride to the Reach
Ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by the dwarves.
and do some more good
that man
deeds.
nearly killed me. You saved my life.
Ah, Boli finally got someone out here.
I don't believe it. Someone sticking up for us?
Oh, yes. Thank you.
The dogs were getting restless. Here, this is for you.
I keep forgetting to pick that up.
Then gather the garlic. Offer to help Kelselma,
Good. Here's the key to the dig site.
then snipe Nimi from the ledge, and collect the dwarven medal from the dig site.
As
He will
promised,
then give you the key to the
key
museum,
to the Dwemer Museum.
and let you take the dwarven metal nearby. Speak to Vigilant Tyrannus,
I believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship. I was
and
actually
offer to
just
help him
about to
out.
head on inside. Be good to have someone watch my back.
Fight for your life, and take his enchanted items, but refuse to bend before the Daedra. With that done, you can now use the abandoned house for safe storage. Have a word with Brother
I was going
Verilus,
to suggest the Jarl hire someone to sort this mess out anyway.
Not
then
many
visit the
walk
Hall of the
blind
Dead,
into a crypt smelling of steel and blood, but not fear.
and kill Eola to complete another Daedric quest.
You need to
Turn. What happened in the Hall of the Dead?
Start training smithing with Gorza, then brew more potions to level up, and train to 30 smithing for the Dwarven smithing perk. Then craft a Dwarven bow and sword, and upgrade them.
You must bring it to Avenge.
Take the lexicon from the lizard.
Return it to them. It must go back.
And fight your way through Avanchenzell to collect Dwarven Metal and Filled Soul Gems. Replace the lexicon to receive the Ancient Knowledge effect. Then collect more Dwarven Metal from Reachwind Eyrie, the Dwarven Storeroom, Raldbethar, Mazincha left, and Alftan. Remember to harvest the barnacles from Lake Yorgrim, and with the fishing creation, you can fish Dwarven Metal from the waterways in Markarth. The metal in Understone Keep, Machuanzel, and Reachwind Eyrie also respawns every 10 days, and you can always buy more from a blacksmith. Switch to the Warrior Stone. Then you'll need 1 iron ingot for every 3 Dwarven Metal ingots you have, a smithing item, and smithing potions. Craft Dwarven bows until you reach at least 70 smithing, then upgrade them to reach 100 smithing, and get the Arcane Blacksmith and Advanced Armors perk. Change to the Mage Stone, then sail to Solstheim and buy the Banish enchantment. Disenchant your enchanted items, then use the filled soul gems you collected to enchant your dwarven bows with Banish. Trade the enchanted bows for destruction training with Windfirth, any other enchantments you need, and more filled soul gems, so you can crack on to 100 enchanting. Get the extra effect perk, then enchant a set of alchemy and smithing gear. Retake the Thief Stone, and buy Ice Storm, so you can fish for more Salmon Roe outside Windhelm. When you reach Windfirth's cap of 50 destruction, continue training to 60 destruction with Sibyl Stentor, then buy the Ruin spells. Making friends in Solitude will allow you to gather more garlic.
You've done a fine thing for me.
But you have done me a service.
That's wonderful. You've done us a great service.
Honest pay for honest work.
Honest gold for honest work.
Then you can brew more potions to train alchemy. After that, you can train conjuration with Phalion in Morthal, and buy the Frost Atronach spell, then keep brewing to 100 alchemy. Forge a steel horn helmet and set of steel plate armor. Then brew some enchanting potions. And some smithing potions. Enchant your bow, sword, and necklace to replicate the Gauldur items. And I've listed some suggestions for the rest of your gear in the video description. Upgrade your weapons and armor. Then offer your services to Jarl Ingmar.
Leaders, hiding out in their blood-soaked camps. Deal with them.
Eliminate the Forsworn. And get a more personal request.
Beasts they consort with. I need you to bring it home where it belongs.
Sword of the Hag Raven. And return Hrolfdir's shield.
You've honored my father's memory in more ways than I have words to say.
So you can become a homeowner rather than a squatter. And receive the title of Thane.
I name you Thane of the Reach.
In Anniversary Edition, head east from Morthal to Mirwatch. Once you've defeated the Traitorous, set the seal alight, and you've earned yourself a Wizard's Tower. Speak to Dinya for the Book of Love quest.
Bring the light across this land?
Then spread the light across the land.
Oh,
Clemic.
I love you.
So I hear. Come here.
We're together now. And we will be forever.
To receive Mara's magic resistance.
So the rest of the province may shine with her glories.
Change back to the Mage Stone. Then skip over to Kolbjorn Barrow. Give Rallis the first installment.
I'll see you soon.
Then wait around for 3 days. And fast travel to Raven Rock to spawn the courier.
Raven Rock. He said it was important I got it to you as soon as I could.
Hear the bad news.
All the miners were dead, and I was next in line.
Then lure off the Draugr. And recover Ahzidal's Boots of Waterwalking. Repeat the process of paying, waiting, and slaying twice more to obtain Ahzidal's Gauntlets of Warding. Then do it one last time to claim the armor and helm. And put down the Draugr for good. Grab another Falmer helmet from Shimmermist Cave. Then use the Ahzidal armor to enchant an improved set of alchemy and smithing gear. Brew some more powerful enchanting and smithing potions. Then upgrade the Ahzidal armor. And enchant a new ring. Before making enchanting legendary. Read a copy of Lost Legends. Then travel to Folgunther. Follow Daenerys' path and discover the history of your family. Then unlock the crypt. Defeat Mikrul and his thralls. and claim both the Amulet Fragment and the Gauldur Blackblade. Continue training to 70 Conjuration on level up, then join the college
Addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice.
so you can start training Restoration and buy the Storm Atronach, Fast Healing, and Steadfast Ward spells. Get a history lesson from the Archmage.
Second era. Beyond that, it's hard to say.
Then take a class and step into Sarthal.
In the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Sarthal.
Get some reassurance from the Jyrik Gauldurson.
Have the potential to prevent disaster.
Then keep Jyrik distracted with an Atronach and take him down from afar. So you can claim his staff and the second Amulet Fragment. Drop into Gehrman's Hall and pay your respects to the fallen mage. Then challenge the final Gauldursson. You can tell him apart from the clones by the lack of blue glow and the downward facing horns on his helmet. Once he is defeated, retrieve the final Amulet Fragment and the Gauldur Blackbow. There is ongoing debate as to when the level of the Gauldur items is actually set, so I felt it best to just avoid the areas completely. You can then upgrade the Gauldur weapons and make smithing legendary. Run over to Reachwater Rock and unlock the Tomb of Archmage Gauldur. Place the fragments on the pedestal, then face the spirits of the slain Gauldursons and defeat them once more. Watch as Gauldur banishes his son and rewards you with the reforged Gauldur Amulet. Activate the Lord Stone. Then retrieve the stolen books for the college and stop the Synod hoarding magical artifacts. Unmask Morokai and retrieve the Staff of Magnus. Put an end to Umkano and rise to the rank of Archmage to fully redeem the Gauldur bloodline.
Deserving to be Archmage, in my opinion.
Then you can help your students with their studies.
It is good that you are willing to help, Jezargo.
And thank you for your help.
Help Urag gain Shalador's insights.
I thought the least I could do was pass the knowledge along.
And accelerate Arniel's research. Once you've trained to 60 Restoration, get the Ward Absorb perk, and you can optionally get further training from the companions. If you'd like to use alchemy, some potions that I found useful for this build include Fortify One-Handed and Archery, Fortify Destruction and Magicka, and Regenerate Health and Regenerate Magicka. You can also buy the Flame, Frost, and Lightning Cloak spells, and tailor your elements to whatever situation you find yourself in. Join the Bard's College
I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard.
and retrieve King Olaf's verse, Then defeat the dead king and add to the Poetic Edda.
Verse from the Poetic Edda.
Eradicate Morthal's vampire infestation.
That's all you've got?
Then reveal the truth
Nova, the master vampire I thought was destroyed a century ago.
and rewrite the record books.
Now maybe we can put all this behind us.
Help Ilya repent.
If I would have known it would come to this. Mother.
And she will then become a follower
Sure, I'd go with you. I'd be
and
honored
potential
to be your
steward.
You've built a fine steading here.
Interrupt the binding of Patema. Then clear out her catacombs. Defeat the awakened Wolf Queen. And sanctify her remains to prevent history from repeating itself.
I'll sanctify the remains.
Comfort the ghost of old Hroldan.
That we may become brothers, as you promised.
Then retrieve Hjalti's sword and receive a history lesson.
A few things you may have forgotten before we leave Hroldan.
Read Alethios' note. Then recover the journals. And return them to Calselma.
Scholarship was built on the foundation of death.
Visit the museum in Dawnstar.
Dawn's importance, our importance, to history cannot be denied.
And retrieve the fragments of the Razor. But refuse Dagon's will
to betray Mehrunes Dagon
and save Silas from the Gomorrah. Help Cretius rewrite the history of Raven Rock.
Now that I have his journal in hand, I can get some closure from the East Empire Company.
Assist with Fasten's exploration of Varlok's
I
tomb.
never thought I'd see anything like that. I suppose that was Varlok.
Find
According
Ansgar
to
in
family
Highgate Ruin
legend, it links our bloodline back to Iskramor himself.
and recover her ancestral scroll.
I cannot thank you enough for all of the help.
Meet a
Some
saint
call
in the
me
Soul
Saint
Cairn
Jib. Others call me Jib the Eradicator.
and recover his notes. So his story may live on.
Copy of my first volume. Only one in print, actually.
Collect the ancient Falmer tomes to preserve their history.
A rare find in the original Falmer language.
Recover the Elder Scrolls so their knowledge can be passed on.
That's it. That's the last scroll.
Someday I may be able to return them to their rightful place in the Imperial City.
And prevent the misuse of power by unscrupulous individuals.
You can hide nothing from me here.
Or, if you want to take a dark turn, you can always collect the black books yourself. Well, that's it for this build. Thanks for watching, and a special thank you to everyone who subscribes to my channel, leaves a comment, or likes the videos. If you have any comments or suggestions, I'd love to hear them. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.